Alright, so for sale is my 2010 Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins. This truck I am the second owner of. It has currently 463,000 miles on it. I purchased the truck when it had about 400,000 miles on it. I've put on the last 63. It's been a very good truck, very reliable. I have not had any problems with this truck. I've done a lot of maintenance personally on it just to keep it up because of the mileage. I can go through some of those briefly, but beautiful truck, handles great. When I bought it at 400,000 miles, it was stock. The previous owner, it's never been in a wreck, nothing like that, but he put a lot of miles on it. He drove it. And again, it's a 2010. When I bought it, I put a 5-inch lift on it. Everything else is pretty much stock on it. Underneath this truck on the bottom, the fuel tank was removed, the factory, and this aftermarket tank was put in by the previous owner. And what this allows you to get, it's like a 65-gallon tank. It allows something like 1,000 miles on it before refills. It has a plug right here. This is coming right off the battery. There was a rail on here, so you see these little drill marks here. Comes with a bed liner. A couple dings and dents. I do want to definitely tell you that bumper, unfortunately I'm not including that in the sale because my truck, which I happen to be buying from the same guy because he's retiring his next truck, he's not including a bumper, and this bumper is coming with me, so unfortunately you don't get the bumper. But if we look, there's some small little things. There's a dent right here. There's another one right there. Let's see if we can see. I think there's another little dent right there. And I know down here there's a little ding right there. Other than that, the truck is really nice, really straight. Again, it's never been in an accident or a wreck. The bumper here has these two little drill marks. And let me come up. I know up here up on the roof, there's another, yeah, right here. Another dent right there. Lights here, just some, not backup lights, but just some floodlights on the back. They're on a toggle switch up here on the dash. It does have airbags as well in the back, so you can see those guys. The 5-inch zone lift is what's on here right now. These are OEM 20-inch rims that are included with this truck. It's got a black leather interior. The windows are tinted slightly in the front, just a slight tint. Some of the things, again, the interior is nice, but again, just coming in and out. The leather here is perfect. Just this kind of pleather, it's kind of peeled off over the years. There's also a wear mark right here on the, let's see, sorry, right there on the steering wheel. Here, let me start it up. But here's there was an auxiliary fuel tank, but there's the airbags, the Firestone airbags. I'll get this thing started up and I'll show you. So there's the steering wheel. You see there's a little wear mark there, kind of the 12 o'clock. Let me show you some of the stuff here, because you want to see this on the engine. You can see the mileage, 463,560 miles. If we come back to, let's go to fuel economy, see what this thing's getting. So it's getting about 12 miles to the gallon, 12 and a half miles, and come back. Vehicle info. Let's go through there. Engine hours, 9,190 hours. I know that sounds like a lot, but comparative to the mileage that this thing, it's not a truck that's been sitting, it's actually a truck that's been driven. On the dash, I guess one other thing too is if we look at, there's a backup camera on here, and you put it in reverse, it acts funny. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I noticed that I removed the tailgate like a year ago, and after I did that, it started acting funny. So I don't know if it's the plug or if something's actually wrong with the actual camera in the back. I'm gonna pop the hood so we can see up underneath the hood. You can see the seats here. It's got just a split seat. There's no engine problems at all with this truck. There you go. This is it. Everything's original. Got new batteries, replaced those about 6 months ago. 2 brand new batteries. The alternator was recently replaced. The water pump had been replaced. The air conditioning condenser, that was replaced. It's got AC, all done by the dealer, by the way. Yeah. See if that's underneath here. No leaks, nothing like that. It's a good truck. Recently the carrier bearing was replaced about 20,000 miles ago. But again, the reason why I'm getting a new truck is because the same guy I bought this truck off of is swapping out his newest truck, and I've purchased it. So again, this truck has been well maintained, great shape. It's got a lot of miles on it, but it has been maintained very well by the previous owner and by me. And I mean, it's just a good looking truck. Everything's factory. The emission stuff, none of that had ever been removed. Everything is stock, and that's why this truck is still running, because it's been unmolested. But again, that bumper is not included. It's not just the bumper, but that assembly there, because the truck I'm getting does not have one. So unfortunately, you do not get the back bumper. All right.